Hey, what's up everybody? So this is day 34 of my water only fast, and I'm out here in the mountains. I've been up here for a couple days. Last night was a beautiful experience. We started a little bonfire, me and a friend that came up here, and we just saw the stars and enjoyed the moment just the whole time. Actually, all the 3 days that I've been up here has been a wonderful experience, especially in my fasting state. I really highly recommend it, as opposed to the city where there's so many distractions and it's kind of hard to just focus on the whole experience of fasting for what it's supposed to be, self-reflection and introspection and sort of a deeper spiritual level connection. So it's been so great. I haven't had any real symptoms. I've been feeling real good actually. I feel like the mountain actually gives me energy, like the pure air out here just cleanses you in a way, because if you think about it, if you're in the city you're still getting toxic while you're trying to detoxify. It kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, there is a lot of benefits of course still if you're gonna do it, but it's just in the mountains, it's just nature is a much better experience. You get to actually embrace the whole experience, and it feels like something is actually shifting in your life, whereas the city feels more stagnant and still toxic. Out here is like a pure environment, nice fresh clean air, and beautiful view of the whole valley. And yeah, it's what's been going on so far, since I started. I only got 6 more days, and I'm feeling real good. I know I'm gonna make it, and I'm just looking forward to the whole repeating process, because that in itself is going to be a whole nother thing that I need to be aware of. It's not just going to be me and going eating whatever I want. I'm trying to formulate something where I have more control of what's going on, and it's a more thought out thing instead of just bombarding my body with a bunch of food that it's not ready for. My digestive system has been asleep for some time now, and I just want to ease back into it, and just get back into the habit of eating without overburdening my whole system. So that's just been my focus for the last couple of days, trying to figure out what I should be doing and how I should break my fast, and little details like that. But mostly I've just been reading up here and enjoying the whole process. It's been such a beautiful experience. Just getting away and being in solitude is so important. I think you should do it once a month at least, to try to get out in nature and really just embrace nature, and just separate yourself from the city, get a little bit of solitude just to reflect back on and introspect back on your life and who you really are, your true essence, your consciousness, not what you identify with as far as physical possessions and all these sort of things that aren't really us. They're just things that we play around with in this material world. But a lot of people, they identify themselves with their cars and their money, and they find no sense of purpose unless they have somebody else with them, or unless they have any money or things like that, that really aren't eternal. They're not real. They're just really an illusion. If you need things like that to be happy, you're really never going to be happy, because you shouldn't need anything to be happy. It shouldn't be something that is apart from you. You are happiness. You are everything. You are consciousness, and you can manifest that if you only were to realize it and set your ego aside, which is not an easy thing to do. It's something that I still work on every day, trying to dissolve the ego and just trying to live a more true life to who I really am, which is consciousness, internal consciousness that is in all of us. But we have so many layers sometimes to peel back that we don't even realize what's going on, who we are. You identify with this person, you identify with your body, you identify with your possessions, mine, mine, mine. You hear little kids say mine ever since an early age. Something that they start identifying, they put that themselves into that object, and all of a sudden that object has some sort of reflection of who they are, which is totally false. It's just an illusion. nothing is you. Like, you can't put yourself in something. You are everything. Your consciousness, you can't break yourself down. That illusion of separation is really something that I think a lot of people could benefit from dissolving. That egotistical mind that's always trying to be better than other people, or trying to be smarter, or trying to know more. I just don't think it really serves us, and I think a lot of people are realizing that. And I think during my whole fasting experience is one of the things that's really helped me is to disconnect from the food aspect of life, because that's another, illusion that we have, another distraction that we use in order to not face things that we don't want to face. A lot of people hide their emotions with their eating. They feel something and all of a sudden they don't want to feel it, so they start eating to forget about it. People get obese in that form, and either they develop all sorts of diseases because they're just covering up their feelings. They're not really facing themselves, and that's one of the things that fasting has taught me, is to face myself, to really dive deep into who I really am and dissolve that fear, because fear is really one of the worst things for society as far as progression of the human consciousness. If you have fear in you, you're not gonna do very well. You're gonna be living a lie. You're gonna act out of fear. Your responses to things aren't gonna be the most optimal, because they're gonna come from a place of fear when they should be coming from a place of love. Love is the ultimate thing that you can, create and just spread. It's the most pure, thing that's gonna actually evolve the consciousness of the planet. Like, I know a lot of people are waking up, and it's a great thing to see. People are embracing fasting, the whole cleansing process. I think fasting is a beautiful tool. I think it has a possibility to heal the world. And it's free. That's one thing that excites me about it. You don't optimally, if you have the money, I would suggest that you go to a fasting retreat somewhere in nature where you're not going to be burdened by the city and all of its distractions. But really, if you really wanted to do it, you could do it here in the city, or get somewhere out close to nature to you and do it for free. Like, just provide your own water, and it's a tool that just nature innately has built in order to heal us. And it heals your more than just your body. You're an emotional body, your ethereal body. It's just a whole cleansing process that's going on, and if you embrace it, I really think everybody has a possibility to heal from just about anything. If you really are determined, and you don't have fear in your heart, and you embrace the love and love for yourself and others, and you really will have a great and bountiful experience here on this planet, and we can help spread the global consciousness and just expand the consciousness of the planet to a much better state where we're living in love instead of war and fear. We're spreading divinity and consciousness, and it's just a beautiful experience. No more of all the negative things. That's really a possibility that I see, but that's just the reality I live in. I'm open to all those kinds of possibilities, and I think they're a beautiful thing. So yeah, I would just encourage you guys to embrace, don't dive straight deep into it, but slowly progress, get onto the raw foods, do some juice feasting, get on the fruits, and then, try a couple day fasting and then work your way up, and just have a beautiful time with it. Enjoy the whole experience, and just know that, that there's nothing that can harm you. There's no fear, just let go of all the fear and embrace the love, and we're just together as a people. We're going to be progressing and be helping people out, because I know this generation is going to need a lot of help from all the toxicity it's been exposed to. There's a lot of things that we can do. There's solutions out there, and we're providing all that information so that I can help people out, because I think that's part of my purpose here. So I just that was my update for today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and be so blessed, and just be grateful for everything that you have. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. It's like Arrowhead. I'm gonna show you guys where I've been sleeping. I'll pull the truck up close to the cliff. Got the hammock over here. Been resting on that a lot. Just reading books on it. Just relaxing. Hanging in, enjoying nature. And then we got the tent over here. It's been a real wonderful experience so far.